From time immemorial, Shiva and Parvati have been depicted as an ideal couple. Today, on the blessed day of Chaturthi, the fourth day of Navaratri, I shall narrate the tale of the rebirth of Sati as Parvati and her reunion with Shiva. Brahma's son Kashyapa and his wife Diti had a son by name Vajranga. Vajranga and his wife Vajrangi prayed to Brahma for a son who would defeat Indra and capture all the worlds. Brahma granted them the boon, and thus Tarakasura was born. Tarakasura undertook penance for thousands of years and asked Brahma for two boons. The first, that there should be no one in the three worlds equal to him, and the second, a clever one, that only the son of Shiva should be able to kill him. With the second boon, he was asking for immortality, as Shiva's wife Sati had already died and they had no offspring. Brahma granted him the boons. Immediately, Tarakasura, along with his brothers Surapadman and Simhamukha, defeated Indra and the Devas in battle and captured Devaloka. The Devas ran to Brahma for help, but Brahma expressed his helplessness, as the boons to Taraka were given by him. However, Brahma assured the Devas that Sati would soon be reborn and reunited with Shiva, and their son would kill Tarakasura. On the other side, Sati, who had discarded her body, vowed to be reborn only to parents who would be honored to have Shiva as their son-in-law. Therefore, she was now reborn as Parvati, the daughter of the mountain king Himavan and Mena. As she was the daughter of the mountain, she was also called Shailaputri and Haimavati. Parvati wanted to reunite with Shiva, but knew that he was still mourning the death of Sati and would pay no heed to her. Parvati would go to Shiva's abode every day in Kailasa and offer her worship to him. The Devas wanted to hasten the union of Shiva and Parvati. They hatched a plan along with Kamadeva, the god of love, and his wife Rati Devi to bring Shiva out of the state of meditation. One day in Kailasa, when Parvati was offering her prayer, Kamadeva shot his arrow of love at Shiva. Shiva opened his eyes and his gaze fell on Parvati. However, the next second, his gaze fell on Kamadeva. Shiva's third eye opened and burnt Kamadeva to ashes, and Shiva disappeared from there. As advised by sage Narada, Parvati decided to undertake the path of penance to get Shiva as her husband. Leaving the luxuries of the palace, she undertook very severe penance. At first, she survived only on leaves. Later, she gave up on even leaves or parna and thus got the name Aparna. Parvati's penance continued for thousands of years and no one could dissuade her. Seeing Parvati's love and devotion for him, Shiva decided to make her his wife. However, he decided to test her resolve one more time. Shiva took on the form of a wandering Brahmana and asked Parvati what she was doing. When Parvati narrated her tale, the Brahmana insulted Shiva and tried to convince Parvati to stop her penance. Parvati got furious and refused to listen anymore. Pleased with her resolve, Shiva went back to his original form and married Parvati. Shiva and Parvati then had a son, Kartikeya or Subramanya, who then defeated Tarakasura in battle and restored the Devas their abode. Shankaracharya's Uma Maheshwara Stotram describes the couple of Shiva and Parvati as an ideal one in this shloka. Namah Shivabhyam Ati Sundarabhyam Atyantamasakta Hridambujabhyam Ashesha Lokaika Hitam Karabhyam Namo Namah Shankara Parvatibhyam. Thank you for joining me in this story of Navaratri. See you again tomorrow.